Hello everybody, I'm super excited because it's new comic day and I'm taking you to a shop I haven't been to for a video yet. This is Kingpin Comics and Games. They're partly a comic store, partly like a tabletop game store. So if you're into that kind of stuff, it's pretty cool, but they're really good for new comic book day, and particularly they get a lot of variant covers in, a lot of duplicates of stuff. So if I'm ever looking for like a certain variant cover, I'd never really pre-order it. I normally just come here. That's a sick cover. I was looking at that one and these are all, I think, 25% off cover price. I think so. Oh my god, look at that one, look. Yeah. That's goofy. I thought this new Zatanna wasn't really anything that special. I read the first issue, and I don't know, I wasn't really blown away. So. Yeah. Yeah, I want to keep reading this one too. This is one that I fell behind on. So maybe I'll just wait and get it in like a trade. The Batman and Robin here. The blank. I actually wanted to check out this DC Sonic thing, but they only have a blank cover.
That's a blank cover?
Yeah, that's like for someone to do a sketch. Like you take it to a signing. I mean, they got like the original cover, but I have no reason to have it blank.
That's actually cool.
Yeah. So those were the brand new releases, and then over here these are kind of the new-ish, like, last few weeks. Like, new Aquaman's been really cool, I was digging that. And got some variant covers there a while ago. That looks like it is something Luke would probably enjoy.
Do you know anything about Little Batman?
I don't know anything about Little Batman. I can't tell you I've been keeping up with that one. Yeah.
What they did with this cover, I think it's very clever.
Yeah. Month 1, so it's. I think that's cute.
Very funny.
That's called Month 1.
This is very clever.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna read this. I have so much actual comics I need to read that I need this as a cleanser.
Yeah. You need that as a cleanser. Okay. This is kind of like what people do with those blank covers.
Oh,
Take them to like conventions and get them marked and stuff.
This is really cool.
Hyde. Oh, here.
So what's Hyde Street about?
It's kind of like sort of a Twilight Zone sort of thing, where like it's kind of like an anthology, and it's like people who have done bad things kind of have death find them at a weird time.
Go back to that ad, The World of Tomorrow, yeah. It was like a quasi-photorealistic noir, but totally 100% animated. It has like I forget what that's called, that retro futurism. That would be a cool thing to get a picture of. Alex Ross, right?
Yeah. Oh, they got some like 10-cent. They got some. I mean, they're expensive. These aren't Golden Age. These are still Silver Age, but. I didn't know they had this much, like 10 cents. That's the one. This is the issue where I think where Barry Allen dies. I have no idea what that is, but look at that. This is Golden Age. If you want to see what Golden Age is, like, I think that's what Golden Age is. Oh, that's cool. Creeper. You remember that guy? Yeah. I've never seen one of his books out and about. Oh, he's got some demon, but I don't need that book anymore. Well, guys, new comic book day has been a success. Luke found a comic and he read it already, so I'm going to give him a chance to talk about it a little bit before I show you what I picked up.
So, I saw this cover, right, of the reimagined, very classic cover of Bruce Wayne finding his parents. Well, I saw this reimagined cover of a cover of little Batman here, right? It's like Batman, but like
for kids, like little. Oh wow, well, that's really insightful. So it's almost like a PBS version of Batman, but it follows little Damian Wayne, who's not yet grown into the Robin costume, evidently. And it shows little Damian learning the ropes, learning all the kung fu, talking about how ever since the Joker was locked up, crime has sank in Gotham City. And then it shows him going on the beat for the first time, and they're in the park, and Batman Dad tells little Damien to go rescue that poor woman, and it's just a little old lady that needs help crossing the street, and he's not too excited about that. And they swing onto a tree to save a cat that was stuck, and it's a little Damian Wayne isn't too excited until shenaniganery happens later in the book, because they are at they're at one of Bruce Wayne's social gatherings where little Damian has to dress up, and he's not too happy about needing to be Damian. He wants to be little Batman again, and he gets into an argument with his dad, and then little Batman comes and says that shenaniganery happens with Scarecrow, and the issue ends right before the good part happens. So I am as silly as it sounds, I am rather excited to read part 2, issue 2, month 2. I like how it's called, like kind of like year 1, there's month 1, because when you're a little kid, that's a long time. A month is a long time.
Sounds like a fun book.
The art is like lots of big shapes. Damian Wayne trying to be a little detective.
Yeah, Luke likes kids' books, kids' movies, kids' stories.
I like being able to turn my brain off, and I like how they dance around the some of the more adult subject matters of Damian Wayne's. They make a joke, or Damian Wayne asks Dad, Batman, who taught him all the kung fu stuff, and he's like, "Oh, your you know what? We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that." So I think this is it's kind of cute.
Luke is going to be first in line to pick up the Jeff the Shark comic, that's for sure. For all the Marvel hate he throws out.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it too. No matter how dumb that book is, I'm gonna enjoy Jeff the Shark. I enjoyed this. I'm gonna enjoy Jeff the Shark.
So I have a small pile of books. I was thinking about grabbing Absolute Batman. Number 6 just came out, but I am a little bit behind, and so I want to find the issues that I'm missing first before I pick that up. But the first thing that I grabbed that caught my eye was this variant cover of Catwoman 74. This is the Dan Panosian variant, and there's just such a stunner of a cover.
I like the contrast between the smoothness and how smooth and in focus Catwoman is, as opposed to how kind of blurry and out of focus the jewels are.
I've been kind of trying to move a little bit away from collecting variant covers, but I've really liked a lot of the Catwoman ones that they've put out, and so I really wanted to get this. Dan Panosian is one of the artists to look out for doing cover work these days. A lot of his covers for Absolute Batman and Wonder Woman have been very popular, and this just caught my eye, so definitely had to pick that up. Another variant for the Catwoman collection. And then the next one I picked up was one that I missed out on a little while back, so had to catch up on it. This is Hyde Street, issue number 3, and I've been loving this series. This is part of Ghost Machine, written by Jeff Johns with art by Ivan Reis, and he did this cover here. And it's kind of like a Twilight Zone sort of anthology type story where people who have done bad things in the past kind of have their death come to them in sort of a weird, unexpected way on Hyde Street, and there's a very strange cast of characters, so definitely something cool to check out. And I did fall a little bit behind on my reading, so had to pick up issue number 3. I did want to pick up that DC and Sonic the Hedgehog book that just came out, but I could not find a cover A, and that's what I was looking for. All they had was the blank sketch cover, which is really cool, but just not what I was looking for. So I'm going to go out to a shop tomorrow that isn't open on Wednesdays and see if maybe I can find that. And if I do, I'll make a video and show you guys what I get. But just to round out this video, I did get a couple other things from Kingpin Comics. They did have a little dollar section, so of course I had to go check it out. And they had some Legends of the Dark Knight. I'm always looking to add to that collection. These are some really cool stories to read. So this was just a 2-parter featuring Batgirl. I don't really know much about it, but it takes place in issues 180 and 181. Just a cool 2-parter right there. So excited to check that out. The art's kind of cool and interesting in there. So, yeah. So, yeah, nothing crazy today, but it was a pretty good new comic day. What did you think, Luke? Did you have fun?
I had a blast. I've never been to Kingpin before, and they have their stuff together. And they cater. There's definitely half the stores catered to the tabletop game crowd. That's not where I am at this moment. I'd love to try it, and if I were to, it seems like the place I'd like to try, because they have like all the tables and.
Yeah.
Including a sign on the bathroom that said that if the toilet overflows, to let management know, which I was extremely amused by. I was also amused, but in this issue here, what is this, 181? Mm-hmm. In issue 181 here, there is an advertisement, a centerfold advertisement for the movie Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, and if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. I didn't know this when we first bought it, as I did see Celia open it up. It's actually a centerfold.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. If you know, you know. For movie nerds, this is really cool. Yeah. So, I was very pleased with our little trip to Kingpin Comics. I would recommend, if you're in the area, to check them out, because they seem like really cool people. Yeah. And also, if you need another reason to go to Kingpin, Little Batman. They have Little Batman. Mm-hmm. I enjoy Little Batman. I think you'll enjoy Little Batman too.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow for another new comic book day part 2.
Dose.
Later.